Welcome back everyone, my name is Kriva. This is some more Europa Universalis for the Cradle of Civilization, playing as the Mamluks, currently trying to regain our manpower. We do have got some quite good things going on when it comes to our, vassals. We just got our 6th vassal. We have an ally in Hungary, so if the Ottomans decide to try anything, they're gonna get wrecked. Okay, so our Sultan is now a bubbling buffoon. And now we somehow need to get relation with Bohemia up by 15. And I'm gonna guess that sending a gift, we would need to send at least 100 ducats in a gift. But I think 100 ducats to get 25 diplo power is expensive, but it's only ducats, remember. Ducats to get that stuff like that is really nice. Influence would cost even more. Access would give them, yeah. We could guarantee them, but I don't necessarily want to guarantee them. Anyway, Inyal Baibars, controversial protectionist. Since Inyal Baibars started providing advice for the trade developments in Mamluks, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. While their decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. They argue that the Sultan is taking Inyal Baibars' advice too readily, and that we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. So we lose 10 legitimacy, but gain 2 mercantilism? Or he leaves our court. 10 legitimacy for permanent 2 mercantilism. Yes, please. Plus 1% embargo efficiency, but most importantly, plus 4% provincial trade power modifier. And mercantilism is good until you have 100, but if you go over 100, you're not that good anymore, strangely enough. But yeah, protests in Dumyat. As men of great spiritual strength, but also firmly part of the establishment, members of the ulema sometimes choose to join social protests. A recent altercation between the local garrison and the urban population in Dumyat have attracted the attention of prominent mufti in the state of Delta. Our local commander fears the situation might escalate unless we listen to the protesters, but doing so would come at a cost. Move towards legalism. They gain loyalty. Ban to social protests, manpower modifier, okay, local unrest, but we move towards mysticism, they gain a... Yeah, social protests. Let the unrest happen. The ulema will be happy soon enough. We would actually finally make them loyal. But it's that influences, we really need to get them to uncontrol some provinces. Still waiting for that to get high enough. So, idea. I was talking about innovative first. I would also, humanist would also be pretty good because, well, religious unity makes everyone happier, national unrest makes everyone happier, tolerance of heretics, years of separatism is really nice for conquering, promoted cultures is okay, improved relations, tolerance of heathens, but the idea cost at the end is so strong. But innovative is also always good. Prestige decay, mercenary... Yeah, no. Technology cost and institution embracement, that's really good. Possible advisors. Oh, they did rise up? Oh. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I would have actually increased autonomy, but... Reduce inflation cost, monthly war exhaustion, leaders without upkeep, and advisor costs is actually really nice. Missionary strength for being more religious, it's okay. Yeah, this one, pragmatism is just gonna be useless because I don't want any mercenaries. Aristocratic is also not bad. Again, available mercenaries is completely useless for us. I'm gonna at least have to stop drilling these guys again. Let's unpause while we look at this again. I mean, innovative also has the added advantage of, is it quality? Yeah, it's quality. It gives you that massive amount of infantry combat ability. Has no further effect because of the fort, which is nice. Our truce with Najd and Ramazan have ended. Truces, I should say. Fuddle, we need to improve relations with you as well. And we only now got to 100. Oh. Yeah, 85. I mean, if I removed my alliance with Hungary, which I don't really need right now, and I can get it back in 5 years anyway. But this should make Bohemia happy with me again. Because now we don't have any alliances. Orfa, convert Sarah and... Oh, the missionary is kicked out. That's a shame. Our manpower needs to recover. That is going to take so long. Let's do that conversion because it will make the other conversions faster. Peasants are always superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic among our people. They are convinced that this is a sign about the end of times is near, or that something bad is going to happen in the near future. O comet, devil's kith and kin. Our efforts to protect those of our subjects who seek to perform their pilgrimage to the holy sites of Mecca and Medina have paid off. It is now long since there was a last raid and the realm is at peace. 10 free prestige. We don't need the free Mufti because we already have one. It's the event from before. So now we can actually get the Qadi easily. 0.22, but it still has a lot of... Oh, we're gonna have to double up here. Wow, they rolled really well on that second defense. Yay, 4,000 lost again. And we'll start drilling once more. We can't take Diplotech now. I will take it because we're still 10 years ahead of time. And then I can start the annexation process of Hejaz finally. 396, 4 per month, will take 7 years. No, don't call back the wrong one. Our power projection dropped. Now we can reconvert them. And you can start drilling again. We do have some rebels, but that's because our stability was lost. Getting that little bit of legitimacy back should reduce that revolt risk down to 0 again. It's not that worrisome. When can I start annexing you? Oh, we actually just need to have the relations with you too. Well then. Really not keeping up with relations with our vassals, yeah. So actually getting a diplomatic influence... Yeah, diplomatic is actually the one you would need. Even though influence actually helps with vassals, but there are so many nations around us right now. Cheap protect. Prestige decay, also really... Less prestige decay. We're actually increasing in prestige still. Most of these things are pretty good. The end is also nice, and it's the combination with quality that makes innovative just really nice to have. Economic, though, is actually also just straight up everything's good in here. I mean, everything is good in economic. What does it have? With quality, it gets you discipline. That's good. Influence, it gets more income from vassals and force limit. Naval ideas, production efficiency, and goods produced. Trade efficiency, production efficiency. Stamp Act, global tariffs. Recruitment Act, more sailors, less maintenance on ships. National unrest -1, instability cost with defensive. Extra diplomat with espionage. Dissolution Act, tax and autonomy. Legitimacy with autocracies or tax. Artillery combat with offensive. National tax with plutocratic. And development costs and land force limits with quantity. Economic is just also straight up really good. I don't think expansion or exploration will be what I focus this game on at all. Idea cost will... If we finish it before getting the next idea, it's 7 times 7, so 49 times 40 is 1900, and that saves 1960 power over the course of the entire game. 1960. This 10% is 60 every tech. That's 3 times. There's probably going to be 3 times 60 with 10 techs. That's already 30 times 60 is 1800. Yeah, this one is straight up a lot better. I think the idea cost minus 10%. This is actually overrated. It is less than 2000. It is 2000 power. But if you compare it to probably 6,000 maybe, oh, up to 6,000 power, that it shaves off here. And the prestige decay, it just straight up other things that you get with innovative. Another leader without upkeep, monthly war exhaustion, really nice out of war. Cheaper advisor saves you a lot decent money. Administrative, mercenary cost useless, mercenary maintenance useless, available mercenaries useless now. Well, it's not useless, but it just has such an impact on your army professionalism. What to pick, what to pick, what to pick. I don't want to get a military idea yet because I want the next tech faster. And admin, we're so far ahead in admin points. It's going to have to be an admin one. So, humanist is really good. Years of separatism, really nice, but yeah, it's going to have... I'm going to go with economic first. Just get that economic, everything's good. It has really nice combined things as well, with quality as well as offensive ideas, where artillery combat ability is hard to come by otherwise. So I'm probably going to go economic, then quality, and then innovative, in that order. Yes. Depending, of course, on our next ruler's admin points. A good story gets us yearly prestige for a little bit of admin and some ducats, or lose 5 prestige. I'd rather gain the prestige. Oh yeah, that conversion will be done in a while. 4 years. At least the other ones are after that, so it still takes more time. Ah, 72. I could almost call on religious followers. That gets us a big manpower boost. Which is like less than half we currently need. Okay, barracks are level 6. I just read move towards legalism. Damn. Anyway, Sultan Uthman I was known to be very concerned about urban planning, particularly in Cairo. And did I seriously accidentally... Oh, I accidentally added an apostrophe or whatever. No, it's not tilde. Anyway, I added that little thing at the start. Anyway, known to be very concerned, in 1457 the Sultan gave the order to construct 2 new public baths and a large communal residence in the Bain al-Kasrain district. During that time, he decided to wind the road that originated out of it, the main thoroughfare of Cairo, known as the Kasaba. This demolished several older structures, but in the end traffic was much quicker, and according to important historians, this greatly benefited the general public. So until the end of the game, we get even cheaper development in Cairo. Now that is really nice. So now upgrading is 58! We have minus... Oh, and then to think, I just took economic, and when we finish economic ideas, that gets us more even cheaper development. Oh, Cairo is going to be massive. I feel like... Okay, hang on. So we're getting 232 each month. If we do this... I'm going to do this at least once. 234. Yes, 2 more a month. That's nothing. Oh well. But we got some Renaissance. Yeah, nearby. You need to have something nearby. I could just make it into influencing Crimea. Okay, 646, and we're getting 5 a month. We're actually not that far off. Unrest in states, aggressive expansion impact, transfer subject peace treaty at half cost, allows claims, bordering claims, well, damnation. Improved war taxes, makes it, well, free, more cavalry, colonization and combat bonus in terrain of capital. Yeah, the first age has nothing we really like at all. Okay, we can almost start annexing Medina, and then at least this is connected. It's only 120 to annex them, and 128 to annex Fadl. So I could actually time it perfectly right and get all 3 at once. Oh no, the Amir are still pissed off. Well, at least high legitimacy is making it go up a little bit faster. Yes, lose more loyalty, but we gain manpower. National tax plus 10%. We are still 8 years ahead, so yes, please. That's about a ducat right now. Trade power, trade range, yearly prestige. Manpower recovery speed. Ooh. More discipline, production efficiency, stability, cost, trade efficiency. Very generic, but pretty good ideas. Smugglers running rampant. Lose a lot of cash or trade efficiency and tax for 10 years, which is probably going to cost me more cash. I'm going to stop them. Oh, right. That has slowed down because we're bubbling buffoon. Could get the reputation guy. 3.23. It's not actually that much more expensive. Oh, our general left us. I kind of want a new general. Basir Bey. Here, people start drilling again. Yeah, we hired a different advisor. At least our annexation will be faster again. Like a year. Can use a cultural interaction. We could sell off Syrian slaves. We'll get... Is there any bad thing about this? For 1 year, so you will get minus 5% power costs. Yes, recruit. That will cost us money because we're now suddenly in... money! We got money again. Haha! Because now we can instantly reinforce quite a few troops. That is really good. Not timing. Oh, well, timing, not necessarily, but it's a really nice button already. This value will reset when he dies. And it's just a progress. Oh yeah, we could have boosted our legitimacy like ages ago. Ottoman declared war with Byzantium. We could turn Bedouin into being an accepted culture. They are at 7%. You know, sure, why not? I mean, there are some more Bedouins here in the culture. Tunisian. Okay, now I want to know where these cultures are. Culture map mode. Oh yeah, Bedouins are here. Yeah, Fadl is purely Bedouin, so they will like it more. Hijaz is some Bedouin. And I could reduce the power costs, but that's only for a single year. So I would have to do that when we're about to get tech or something like that. Interesting. Do we help them or not? I cannot get more boats. Byzantium and Serbia. That is not a lot though. And they do control Cyprus, where they have 13,000 troops. At least that is a thing. Anyway, it has come to my attention that I'm going way over time, so I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. And I will see you all later.